Aw, this is where Emily walked in the first season when she was getting broken up with that boyfriend, because the Pantheon is over there. She ended up over there. Okay, today is a very special day. It is December 18th, which means Emily in Paris is back on Netflix. And I watched the first episode and a half, and then I had an eye doctor appointment. Obviously, I live in Paris, kind of like Emily. And we are going to do an Emily in Paris season 5 film and locations. Obviously, I haven't watched the series. It just came out today, so I don't know all of the locations. But I had an eye doctor appointment very close to her apartment, and I haven't been there in a while, and I don't have good photos for the blog. There will be a blog post linked below with all of the Emily in Paris locations across all 5 seasons. But for now, we're just gonna take a swing by her apartment. Just in the spirit of things. Yep. Decorate for Christmas. Wow, so pretty. There's Gab Creole's restaurant. It's under some sort of construction here right now, so it's not pretty. Every time I've walked by here, though, I have never seen the bakery actually open, so this is fun. This is fun. Well, everyone only comes here for Emily in Paris. I don't know if they added that for the show. I don't think I've noticed that the last time I was here, but that's funny. When I came here, it was already 4 years ago since the 2nd season. And it was an Italian restaurant. I still have never eaten there. But yeah, I don't think the last time I came here, though, that the fount was running, so I'm excited to get some nice pictures. This is so meta. Like, I'm gonna go home and watch the show today, and all of this takes place here. Yeah, so if you haven't seen my season 2 location video, I definitely stood here and took a picture next to it. But yeah, it's so funny. Like, this is where the show's filmed. It's so weird. This is where they had dinner in the 2nd season. And I'm gonna watch it today. I'm gonna go home and watch the whole thing. I'm so excited. All right, that's it. Now we're going home. Never did a part 2 for Emily in Paris season 4, but this, I recognized it right away, and I was so happy that they filmed here. And the second part of season 2, when she meets Alfie, when she comes back from Megève and they run into each other and he's gonna meet his girlfriend in the church. This is the church he goes to. It's called Saint Sulpice. Yeah. It drove me crazy though when she left her suitcase, because that just, it would be gone in 2 seconds there, but yeah, Saint Sulpice. Okay, it's another day of filming. It's actually Christmas Day in Paris, so it's pretty quiet, but this is Maxime's. If you could see, obviously it's closed since it's Christmas Day, but this is where they filmed, like, the event they had for La Belle Époque. It was filmed inside here, and where Luke finds his paintings or whatever. Yeah, filmed in there. Okay, I am standing pretty much exactly where Emily stood when she was tossing up the croissants at Mindy. I really low-key wanted to buy croissants and, like, because I don't even understand, like, yes, I don't see how the hell she had the aim to toss the croissant from here. I don't quite see it. Because I think it was this building behind me where the neighbor yelled, because I think she had like a nicer balcony. And I'm pretty sure they filmed Mindy. I will rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure they filmed her where they have that nice balcony. If you could see, there's one nice balcony up there. But yeah, I don't remember seeing the théâtre, like the theater right here in the show, and it definitely looks a little bit different because it's daytime. But what I love that they got really, really well with the show. Where is he really here? I don't know. He's one of these. I think he's this building actually, because I recognize the green shutters. But what I love that they got so right in the show is this is the exact neighborhood where I would picture Julien living. This is the 9th arrondissement. He's right in between like Trinité and Saint-Georges and Pigalle, which is like where all the bars are. In the show, we always hear that Julien, you know, bar hops and like he likes the LGBTQ community. A lot of that is here. So, and also like he was shown in like the 1st or 2nd episode of the show as a whole in season 1, biking to work. He's definitely no more than a 15-20 minute max bike ride from here. So yeah, I think they did this really, really well. This is exactly the kind of neighborhood, honestly, the arrondissement to the T where I imagine Julien living. So kudos to Emily in Paris. I really like that they got that right. So this is Julien's apartment. Okay, I am now in Montmartre. This is a very artsy, expensive, nice place in Paris. If you don't know, it's on a hill, so it's situated on a hill where you can see the rest of Paris. In fact, if you walk over here behind me, there's quite a nice view, but you can't see it too well. But there's this really nice cafe, you have a viewpoint, and these stairs right here is where Emily and Luke walked up, and he said, oh, when I first moved to Paris, this was the first neighborhood that I came to. Of this little gallery, which is interesting. The way they filmed it on the show made it look like it was more on a side, but it's not. But this is the square where they were, and this right here is the gallery where they're standing here talking about the artist. Oh yeah, now that I'm standing here, I'm like, yeah, that's actually a very popular Instagram spot, is that little cafe. I've never been to it, but I do need to put that on my list of things to do because it does have a really nice view, and this is like a little quiet pocket in Montmartre. I kind of like that they said in the show that Luc said he was miserable when he was in Montmartre and painting, because I cannot see Luc in Montmartre. It's a very posh, exclusive area in Paris where they have him living on his péniche, the houseboat. It's much more up to Luc's speed. It's the 11th, it's near Bastille, so yeah, I think they did a pretty good job this season of accurately describing the characters. I felt that this season had a lot of character growth, actually. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, they're all the same. I'm now Rue Gabriel, which I actually think, Rue Gabriel, if you see it there, which I actually think is like an Easter egg by Darren Star. I don't know why no one else has talked about this. Probably because this was just filmed, so I think I'm probably the first person on YouTube and the first blog on the internet that's getting all of these locations because I'm lucky enough to live here. But I think it was an Easter egg hunt from Darren Star, because the cafe I'm walking to, which is around the corner from where Luc showed Emily the little art gallery, is where they sit, and Luc is like, oh, Gabrielle, oh, you have to answer. And I was screaming at the TV, oh my gosh, yes, you have to answer. I think it's like an Easter egg hunt because this cafe is on a street that's called Rue Gabriel, so I don't know why no one else is talking about that, but that's what's happening. I am looking for a Rendezvous des Amis. I think I've seen a Rendezvous des Amis before because I like the name. Is it this one in the corner? I have walked by this place before, and it has actually been on my list of like, oh, this is a cute cafe, I should come here. But I think in the show it said Au Rendezvous des Amis, and it also looked like it had a white exterior in the show, but also they filmed it at night and I'm here in the daytime and it's pretty sunny, which is odd for winter time. But yeah, this would make sense because this is around the corner from where he did the gallery with her. But yeah, I still think it's an Easter egg that it's on Rue Gabriel. I gotta give it to Darren Star. That is the kind of annoying that I already am, but continue to aspire to be. This is kind of a bonus, but while we're walking by here, outside Gare du Nord is where Emily picks up Alfie when he comes back from London. And this indeed would be the train station where he was. But if you want to see the other season 3 filming location videos, click over here, I'll link it. It is so cold. I'm losing daylight here, but this is outside the bar where Mindy and Nico and Marcello and Emily have like a my face is frozen. It's the opposite of the show. Why is the show always perpetually in summer? Is what I don't understand. But that bar is where they sit outside and have like some pre-drinks before they go to that event with the dog, and then they end up actually walking back over here again later. This is the Canal Saint-Martin next to me. But yeah, it looks completely different. I guess they set it up like so it looks all summery and stuff. I said it's the same in the Summer Turned Pretty filming locations video, but this is a very trendy area in Paris, so it doesn't surprise me that they filmed here a lot throughout all 5 seasons actually. They touch on this spot every season in Emily in Paris. It's not my favorite, but it makes sense for their age demographic exactly to constantly come here. Of the 50,000 times that I have been inside Gare du Nord, I have never noticed that the Toile Bleu is right there next to like Relay and all of these other things. So that's the restaurant where Emily goes to meet Gabrielle to bring in his knives. But I realized after watching the show 3 times to get all these locations that I don't think he actually wanted knives. I think he just wanted to see her. So you can't go in without a reservation. I'm kind of surprised that it's open on Christmas, but I want to walk up the fancy staircase because we're here. And I wish I could get pictures from the outside, but we're walking up the fancy staircase together. Yeah, it's supposedly very good, but yeah, I'm just gonna walk up here just cause. Yeah, you can see how pretty it is inside. Alright, we got 2 more spots here on our Christmas day, Emily in Paris adventure. It's so much colder than it usually is in Paris, let me tell you. I am so freezing, and I still have 1 more stop. It is so quiet because it's Christmas, so everyone's inside. Okay, so this one's a little psychotic. Actually, it's not a little, it's very psychotic. I was watching where Emily and Mindy were because I'm out of focus. I was watching where Mindy and Alfie were, and I was watching, I was like, that is nowhere near Crazy Horse, and the slanted park opening was going to literally keep me up at night. So like a psycho person, I zoomed in and tried to find what that restaurant was, and I could only see Le Mekong on the bottom. And with the help of ChatGPT, I'm like, give me some ideas of what this could say. And I was like, oh, it could be a restaurant, could be a cafe. And I was like, a restaurant. So I found it and I traced it to this spot outside of this park, which I forgot the name of it, but I wrote it down for my blog. Square de Reine de Lutèce. I don't know, it's a square, and we're here, and this is the spot. No one else on the internet's gonna go through all the trouble to find this. It's slanted where the cars are parked down. They are making out at the end all the way down here, because you can actually, or it might be literally right here. I don't know if that trash can was there obviously, but because you could see Le Mekong in the background, yeah, so this is where Mindy, I keep getting Emily and Mindy confused all the time. I did that in the other Emily in Paris filming videos too, but this is where Mindy and Alfie get it on, as the kids would say, or that's probably very outdated. Okay, well, we have one more spot left, which is Emily's American bar, which obviously I'm American, so I've lived here for several years. And when I was watching, I was like, I am sure that I would know that American bar because there are ones that everyone knows, like the American Irish ones, Molly's, Brides, the Highlander, but I had never heard of this one. Turns out it's not actually an American bar. They just filmed the exteriors and they changed the name, which I don't know how they do that in shows, how they change stuff like that, but we're gonna go there and then go home and be warm. Last stop of the day, I am outside of Le Financier, which is, I guess, an English pub that I have never heard of in Paris. It's kind of in a not happening area. This is near Montparnasse, and it's very like not pretty Paris. It's like there's a train station and some offices and Tour of Montparnasse, which is not lit up, which is very disorienting to me tonight. But yeah, this is, they changed the name outside, which I don't know how they do that in TV shows. Like, I guess they literally just take off the letters and they pay them a shit ton to do that because it gets featured in the show. But yeah, I think in the show it's called Bourbon something, and it's called an American pub, but in real life it looks like it's an English pub. And yeah, that's it. That's what's happening. So I'm gonna go home now, get warm. If you like this Emily in Paris season 5 filming locations video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. I have been living in Paris as an American for a lot of years, so I make lots of videos like this all the time. Blog posts will be linked down below with all of the locations, in addition to some that I didn't go into in person because it wasn't really worth it. These were the biggest ones to me, but yeah, so Emily in Paris, à tout à l'heure, au revoir et à bientôt.